This morning at the markets and how it can affect you and your investments. Financial advisor Jay Thompson joins us now. I was waiting for your dad to walk in when I saw Thompson. All of a sudden, you walk in. Good to have you with us.
Thanks, Ed.
So we come off a week where where Wall Street wasn't doing so well.
Yeah.
And how do we feel it personally?
You know, I think right now, as we look back to the beginning of the week, maybe even the beginning of the month for the month of June, it was a month of worry. We had a lot of things that were going on overseas with the financial problems in the credit markets in Greece and Portugal, and those fears spread into the United States economy. Today, the big number that Wall Street's going to look at is the jobs report that comes out at 8:30. Many believe that there's going to be a reduction in that number, and that's really on the backs of the temporary hiring for the census report. About 100,000 jobs might be lost in the May to June numbers. But the economists are forecasting, are looking at that number. A tell on the market will be if we have a rather disappointing jobs number, but the market doesn't lose significant profits today. A lot of people are looking at that might be a bottom, a floor that we're going to put into this market for a trading range of maybe better things to come in July and August coming down the road. We're in one of those technical resistance points right now where if you're a market picker in this economy right now, it's a tough thing to do. The buy and hold strategy is what the majority of the retail investors probably should be looking to implement right now.
Typically, the markets react how to the job numbers?
I think here's my take on things.
Okay.
I think we've priced in, you see the volatility that's happened in the last few days in the market. I think we've anticipated that number already coming for Friday. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a midday rally today just on the euphoria that stocks are at a discount right now. There's a lot of good options. There's a lot of good sectors you can buy out there. Coming to the close, you might get a little sell into the close, only on fear that maybe companies, maybe hedge fund companies, don't want to own that going into a long holiday weekend. But all in all, I think that number, a downside number, is already baked into the cake for today.
Right, and jobs always seem to be the big problem when it comes to the economy right now. Kind of pulls us up. For people here at home on a local level here, you're looking at your 401k investments, you're looking at your investments overall, you keep putting it in, and for a lot of people, they keep on seeing it go down, especially this week. At what point do you say, I got to make some changes here?
I think the thing to look at, Dan, if you're a long-term investor, and I say long-term, a time horizon of 10 years or longer.
Okay, so somebody who's got 10 years away from retirement.
Certainly.
Okay.
If you're one of those people, and certainly the closer you are to retirement, the more defensive you need to be in these volatile markets. But if you have a time horizon of 10 years, I think you still have to look at employing a buy and hold strategy. There's a lot of good value still left in this market by the fact that we've discounted a lot of equities. If you're true to your discipline right now and you say to yourself, I can stomach some volatility in the short term for hopeful gains in the long term in my retirement savings, I think over history we look back at periods of time and we say, these were great times to own, buy growth stocks. And I really think that right now, once we get a lot of these concerns, like the economy, jobs, credit, out of the way, I think we're going to see some substantial growth on the upside for a few years to come.
The question is, can you stomach it?
Yeah, can you?
Jay Thompson, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Dan.